What's up, guys? Welcome back to today's video. It's probably going to be one of three. We are still shooting some legendary reviews for Borderlands 4, but I did see something that I wanted to touch up on. So Ethan Klein and the H3 podcast have been recently trying to save their skin by issuing an apology for the way that he's advocated for Israel over the past essentially 2 years now, almost 2 years, coming up next month on the 7th, and how he's defended them while they've, been doing an ongoing historical event that I'll try and refrain from saying for the next 30 seconds or so. But he's been trying to save his skin with everything. But I did also see something else that popped up. I stopped watching the H3 podcast probably close to 6 months ago now. I know we have covered some of it over on the live stream. We did cover a little bit of his debate, with Hassan Piker and everything. That was pretty neat, but my bad. We did cover a little bit of his debate with Hassan Piker a few months ago. But, I'll just go ahead and play the clip for you guys real quick. My bad, I gotta do a little button.
Still use a beeper. If she contacted me somewhere else and I didn't see it, I apologize. But like AB said, we got the memo.
Did she?
We know you're rearing and ready to go.
Did she page you, Dan? Did you check your?
I didn't. I didn't get anything on my pager. No. Yeah, I still use a beeper.
At this point,
I'll check again. I'm gonna search my email right now.
At this point, you're such.
If she contacted me somewhere else and I didn't see it, I apologize. But like AB said, we got the memo. We got rearing and ready to go.
All right. I think that kind of goes without saying that that's a little messed up. I don't know what ethnicity that Denims is. I don't really know much about her. But if we read the tweet up here, it says, during today's show, Ethan Klein's employee Zach Lewis plays a pager soundbite seem to referring to Israel's terrorist attack in Lebanon. This is beyond disgusting. And the reason, that's an old clip. I don't know from what date exactly, but that's a really old clip. But in regards to what it is to, we have another tweet talking about how Ethan Klein and his Zio audio guy, Zach Lewis, have repeatedly used pager ringtones in mockery of the victims of Israel's September 2024 terrorist attack in Lebanon. Today, they claimed they never did that. All right. Now, I'll go ahead and play that clip as well. Mind you, once again, I do have to press a few buttons. I'm still getting used to this whole thing. I don't got all the neat little savvy stuff.
Building. This is one I see someone say this, and I'm only bringing it up because I've seen it before, and I think it's worth just mentioning how insane this is. They've been trying to do this narrative that every time Frogan or an Arab creator is on stream, that Zach plays a pager noise.
What?
Which is obviously, and I don't even know where the fuck. If someone edited it in, I don't know where this even comes from. It's insane. None of us, first of all, Zach wouldn't do that.
All right. And so basically you're seeing exactly, you're seeing exactly what he's trying to defend himself from. Sorry, I hit the wrong button there. That audio is probably going to sound terrible, but you're basically seeing exactly what he's trying to defend himself from, stating that this never happened, that Zach would not play like a ringtone or anything like that of the sorts, and it's just blatantly not true. There's video evidence of it. Unfortunately, you do your show live every single day, bro. This is gonna get caught on camera, and whenever it happens, don't get me wrong, by no means do I believe in the fact that they're not able to apologize for it or redeem themselves for being a shit human being for the last 2 years or being in denial or anything like that. You're absolutely allowed to make your amends and everything and, redeem yourself as a person. But at the same time, it's kind of hard to take you serious whenever you're over here, like, consistently trying to basically rewrite history. It's very side by side, essentially, what this whole administration's been doing this whole year. Sorry to bring that up, but it just feels like everybody in this new era of like AI and fake news and everything is just turning over to that as an excuse. Like, oh, we never did that. Like, that was clearly AI. We would not do something like that. And if you continue to watch this clip, you know what? Before I say anything, let's just go ahead and do that. All right, guys?
And none of us would be down with that.
No.
Just straight up.
So, so the origin of that, and I would never do that. It was a post-content court where Dan was playing an attorney, and I pulled a bunch of phone
Oh, that.
beepers, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I was making a reference to that, which they took out of context, and it got all skewed. But no,
see.
I would not.
Again,
None of us would be down
comedy.
with that. None of us would. You wouldn't be down with that either.
No, absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
That's what I'm saying. You have to obsessively watch every second of the show so that you can
But
find completely innocuous, unoffensive moments and try to world build on it.
Some people are asking what the pager noise is. The Snark was claiming it was referencing the attack.
The beeper
In
attack, the
Lebanon.
beeper
attack
did
in Lebanon.
on Hezbollah.
Yeah, which I know innocent people. I know friends of family members who were fucking, they were fucked up by that. Even Lena's dad to this day won't sleep next to his cell phone because of it, because he's afraid. And if you think I would sit here and just let Zach make light of it,
None of us would do that.
you're
No,
saying-
none of
you're
Oh no, none of us would let that happen. That's crazy that they would even go on to try and defend that. Look, again, I haven't watched the show in 6-7 months. All I can say is that I have only ever known AB to consistently take Ethan's side in almost everything, and unfortunately, he's done very little to speak up over the past several months. I'm not blaming him or anything, but I don't believe that he would prevent them from doing that. I feel like he would definitely just be a bystander in that and probably say something behind closed doors or on his own platform, but not directly to them while it's happening. I understand that he has had loved ones and friends and family that have been affected by the whole situation that's going on over there. But again, he's continued to be employed by somebody that has advocated for nothing but the ongoing genocide that is happening right now. He's been blatantly complacent with his boss and his boss's wife, I guess his other boss, basically saying whatever they want about Israel and how they are pretty much not doing as bad as people are saying, whenever it's very clear that they are doing worse than what is being shown to us. And we're living in a time where real life propaganda is happening and being fed to us. It's blatant and it's clear to see, and it's disgusting. Again, I have said that in the past, I believe that they can redeem themselves. I believe that they can make amends. I believe any person can really for almost anything, but this is it's gross. Take responsibility. If it did happen, absolutely take responsibility. If it didn't happen and this is all just a bunch of hooey, I'm sorry, whatever. I'll look into it later. I just got off work. I'm sorry. I'm a normal everyday guy that works a 9 to 5. I don't have all the time in the world to look into this kind of stuff. It was just something that I saw across my timeline. And I, unfortunately, with the way that he's acted in the last couple, years, I completely see this as something that Ethan would let Zach slide with. But if you guys know more about the situation, please link it down below. Send me a podcast to watch, send me a show to watch, send me something to go look at, some timestamps or anything like that. Let me know what you think about the situation. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.